Hey everybody, Lisa Rowberry here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what I have been warming over the last few weeks here. Not only warming, but I also have some Scentsy Go goodies. So we'll actually start off with that. I finished out my Lucky in Love scent pods for my Scentsy Go. If you don't know what the Scentsy Go is, I will link that video down below. It's amazing. If you are someone who is into portable fragrance devices, you will need a Scentsy Go in your life. This thing is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's not something that I was anticipating loving as much as I do. I love the convenience of it. It's instant fragrance. It wound up blowing my mind. So I love it. I got through my Lucky in Love pods. I use 2 pods at a time. You don't have to. You can use 1 pod at a time if you would like. But in the pod packs, it does come with 2 pods per pack. So however you feel necessary, enjoy. But yeah, I got through my Lucky in Love pods, and what is in there currently is Go-Go Mango. Totally perfect for summer. I am loving this. It's a really good strong scent. It's still going strong and I use it every single day, and it's a really great mango scent. So that is Go-Go Mango. That is what's in there currently. So when I'm done, I will kind of show my discarded pods, I guess. But that's what I'm loving right now in my Scentsy Go. Okay, let's talk about one of the many things I'm super excited about. I have broken out yet another one of my Sweet Plum Pastry bars. I am not holding back because guess what? In just a matter of 6 days, my beloved Sweet Plum Pastry is going to be back for Bring Back My Bar. If you don't know what Bring Back My Bar is, Scentsy blesses us with 1 month, twice a year, where they will re-release retired fragrances. But it's not just the fact that they're retired fragrances. It is up to us to vote on which retired fragrances we want to see come back. So these fragrances that have come back for Bring Back My Bar that will be available starting July 1st are scents that you voted for, that I voted for. It is completely up to us to vote on what we want to see come back. So Sweet Plum Pastry is coming back July 1st and I'm so excited. So my backups are definitely getting used. So, oh, I love it. It's just so perfect. It's so rich. It's so sweet. It's plum, and it's a plum pie. It's just so good. It's so rich. It's so sweet and fruity, and it's just so perfect. And I love this. It is it's my very absolute #1 favorite fragrance ever. Sweet Plum Pastry. You better get yours July 1st. And I have actually had some people ask me, you know, oh, is it going to last throughout the entire month? When is it going to sell out? Should I place a pre-order? You don't have to place a pre-order. Although if there is going to be a scent that sells out, and there's a first time for everything, it would be the Sweet Plum Pastry. For good reason, but no, in all reality, in all seriousness, it's not going to sell out. It will be available. All of our Bring Back My Bar scents, there are 25 amazing fragrances that are coming back starting July 1st. They will be available through the entire month, so don't worry. They will be available through the entire month. Side note on that, I have ordered my Bring Back My Bar sampler kit that Scentsy consultants are able to order just a little bit before the scents actually release. They haven't shipped yet. So I'm really hoping that I get them sometime this upcoming week. And as soon as I have them, I will definitely be sharing like some first sniffs with you guys. So I'm hoping this week, I'm really hoping I get my bars in, so that I'm hoping maybe Friday or Saturday, right before the start of July, I can share some first sniffs with you guys. So it can kind of help you make some difficult decisions when it comes to Bring Back My Bar. Anyways, enough jabbering because I've got a lot of things to talk about. Sweet Plum Pastry, my love. I'm not holding back on my stockpile of Sweet Plum Pastry. I'm just going for it. Okay, also what I have been getting through, I got through a couple of my Crystal Collection bars, which are still available, by the way. I don't know how much longer they will be available. It's not a permanent collection to Scentsy, so I don't know if they'll be available past June. I'm not sure. But I got through Lapis Lazuli, And, you know, this isn't one that I'm terribly sad to get through. It's just, it's not really in my wheelhouse for scents that I love or reach for. It's a clean scent. I feel like it smells slightly like clean masculine. There is a little bit of a lemon note in here. It's kind of woodsy even a little bit. It's good. If you like kind of masculine type scents and you like clean type scents, you might really like this. The performance wasn't super great. I wound up just warming through this in my bedroom, and it didn't last too terribly long, which I wasn't super upset about because it's not my favorite fragrance, but it's fine. Next, I got through my Rose Quartz out of the Crystal Collection, and this one was a big bummer for me. I was anticipating absolutely falling in love with this scent, and I just didn't. I love it. I love the scent of this, but it was so incredibly weak for me. It's a very beautiful, Scentsy says, let me just read this to you. Let's see here. Rose Quartz, the fragrance, reflects this in a union of coconut cream, Moroccan rose, and sandalwood. It is a very different scent. It's a very complex scent. You do get this like sophisticated rose scent that's not powdery in any kind of a way. There is a slight coconut note, but almost like a lemon in there as well, and you know, that kind of like sandalwood scent. But this, it just didn't last for me, and so that was a bummer. I wound up finishing this bar out because it just didn't last very well here in the house. So I took it to the office because my office is smaller, and it didn't even really last there. So what I wound up doing for finishing my Rose Quartz off, because I got like a day out of this, and even at that it wasn't super strong. So I wound up mixing Atlantic Air along with the Rose Quartz, and I know that sounds probably a little bit strange because Atlantic Air, it's kind of a perfumey, clean scent. It's kind of like cool water it's like the women's cool water perfume. It's really nice, but I figured it might give a little something extra to the Rose Quartz. It didn't, because once I mixed in the Atlantic Air, then my Rose Quartz was completely gone and all I smelled was the Atlantic Air. So I'm bummed about the Rose Quartz. I really wanted that to last longer, but so it goes. Okay, also I broke out one of my Bring Back My bars from previous years, My Wish, and I really like this. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's very sweet. It's just this sweet, rich fig scent with an overly sweet marshmallow scent, and I love it. It's so good, and that marshmallow note really comes through. So it's really, really nice, but I definitely have to be in the mood for it because it is a very rich scent, but I do love this, and I have a couple more of My Wish still. Next, I got through an entire bar of Flower Child. I love Flower Child. This is so nice. It's so pretty. It reminds me of a perfume, and I'm not sure exactly which one, and I feel like I've talked about this before. It's just, I love it. It's a sweet floral. I'm gonna tell you what Scentsy says about it, but it reminds me of a perfume that I used to have that I loved. And let's see here. Flower Child. Sweet red berries layered over gardenia and sandalwood. And I'm not a big gardenia fan, but maybe I am. My goodness. Or maybe it's the sweetness of the berries that like cuts the gardenia. Oh, but it's so good. It's a sweet floral, and it reminds me of a beautiful perfume. So Flower Child, I have several of these because I love this. This is great for the bedroom. This is great anywhere, honestly. This is a really, really beautiful scent. If you like sugar, you might really like this as well. Okay, moving on. Oh, what do you know? Another Crystal Collection. Green Calcite. This kind of was along the same lines as Lapis Lazuli, where I'm not super sad to be getting through it. It's kind of masculine for me. It didn't last very long for me in this one either. Let me tell you what Scentsy says. Bergamot, jasmine, and white woods. I'm not a big fan of bergamot. It's fine. There is a little bit of jasmine in here and kind of that woodsy note, but that bergamot is just so overpowering to me, and I'm not a huge fan. So that's the green calcite out of the Crystal collection, which is still available. Next, kind of an older, not kind of, was this from last year? Yeah, this was from last year. From the La Habana collection last year, Flor de Mariposa. I got through the last little bit of this bar, and it's so pretty. I was just ready for some floral scents, I guess, the last couple of weeks. I was ready. So I decided to finish this bar out in my bedroom, and it was really, really nice. I loved it. So if Scentsy does ever decide to come back out with this was probably my favorite out of that collection. Next, another coastal strawberry. I feel like I'm always talking about coastal strawberry. I love this scent. It's such a perfect strawberry scent because it's an earthy strawberry. It's such an authentic strawberry. And I love that there's like a green vine note to the strawberry. It's so perfect. And I like the earthy strawberry kind of a scent. So that's coastal strawberry. Love it. If you want like an authentic strawberry scent, I would pick this up. Next is Mandarin Splash. I love this. This was one that I wound up really loving. I think a friend of mine wound up ordering it, and if you're a friend of mine and your orders are coming to my house, I'm sniffing out your bars if I don't have it on hand. So, and I'm really, really glad that she ordered this because this one took me by surprise. It's mandarin scents or orange scents, kind of like strawberry for me. It's hard to do. I'm picky when it comes to those scents because it can be done wrong very easily, where it tends to kind of smell more artificial sweet. And this is complex, and it's more than just mandarin. There is kind of a woodsy, perfumey kind of a note along with the mandarin. It's so beautiful. Let me tell you what Scentsy says. Mandarin Splash. And this one is actually a really good performer, so I love that too. Mandarin goes rogue with a fresh layer of light woodsy notes. So yeah, there you go. It's mandarin meets a beautiful, like woodsy, almost floral finish. It's so nice. And it's very different for that, like your traditional citrusy scent. That woodsy note kind of cuts the general sweetness, and it's just so good. I love it. So Mandarin Splash, 2 thumbs up for me. So along with my Scentsy Go pods, I decided to break out a Go-Go Mango and a wax bar too. And this was really nice as well. Totally, totally fruity, tropical. If you love mango, you're gonna love the Go-Go Mango. It's so nice. It's mango and it's pineapple, and it's just sweet and summery and fruity, and it makes me want a fruity cocktail. So that's Go-Go Mango. Okay, I also got through a Crazy Coconut. I love this one as well. It's perfect. Crazy Coconut is such a wonderful coconut scent, and it's actually a really great mixer as well. Sorry, I'm looking down here. This one is actually no longer available. I didn't think so. I just wanted to make sure. So this one actually retired, but it's a really, really nice coconut fragrance, but oh gosh, it's so good. And this is actually really great to mix along with a lot of different things to give it kind of a summery kick. So that's Crazy Coconut. Got through that. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for getting through some of my older bars because I tend to kind of hoard and hang on to things because I don't want to be without things. So out of our new summer collection, I did get through 2 bars. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am loving our summer collection. It is fantastic. First, I want to start off by talking about Life is Swell, and I went through an entire bar. I'm gonna pull up the notes here. So the summer collection is still available, but they are limited edition, limited quantities. So if any of these scents, if you didn't see that video, I will link that down below as well for you to check out. But it's not a permanent edition. So if anything sounds like something you might like, give it a try. Don't miss out, because oh my gosh, Life is Swell totally took me by surprise. It does have a slight masculine a slight masculine scent to it, but it doesn't bother me. It's not too masculine. It is clean, but it's also beachy. Like all three of the fragrances that are available in the Scentsy bars for the summer collection are kind of beachy, and it's hard to describe. I found myself really struggling with describing these, but oh my gosh, I'm loving them. Let's see here. The description here that Scentsy says, more than a feeling, marine waters, mandarin and driftwood will have the sand tickling your toes. And I think that's what I like about it. I guess I am really liking mandarin. It's a clean scent, but there's mandarin and it is kind of woodsy. So, I mean, I guess kind of the same thing that I like about the Mandarin Splash, where it's got that mandarin and it's got this like really like perfumey woodsy kind of a note, but it's also clean. So this is really, really nice, slightly masculine, but definitely one that I'm planning on repurchasing because I really, really like this. And this was something that my husband really likes as well. So there's that. And then my favorite of the collection is Beech Daisy. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's so pretty. And the performance on this is fantastic. Scentsy says, honeydew melon, wild daisies, and green apple make a bouquet of fresh picked paradise. And Scentsy has hit the nail on the head with this. What I get right off the bat is that honeydew, but then there's this perfumey kind of a note in there, which is what I'm guessing the daisies are giving that kind of vibe. But then you do get that like juicy green apple, that like tartness. It's so perfect because it's hitting so many different notes. You've got the sweetness of the honeydew, you've got kind of that perfumey floral of the daisy, but then you get that tart note from the apple, and it's so nice, and it's so different from anything that we have currently. So Beech Daisy is definitely my favorite pick out of the summer collection for sure. So I'm actually planning on placing an order probably tonight, actually, because I don't want to wait on these because I have a feeling that probably out of the 3 bars that are available, the Pink Promenade, Life is Swell, and Beech Daisy, I have a feeling like the Beech Daisy is probably going to be the first to sell out. So I can't have that happen without some backups in hand. So, all right, you guys, that is it. I have gotten through some things the last couple of weeks. Let me know what you have been warming. If you have gotten your hands on some of the summer collection goodies, let me know what you are loving. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. As soon as I get my hands on my Bring Back My Bar sampler bar pack, I will be doing a first sniffs with you. So I'm hoping maybe later this week, but as soon as I have them, I will let you know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you guys have a really great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.